All right, let's try this again. I don't know why my stream stopped in the middle of it, but I wasn't completely finished with this yet. So, seems kind of weird. I've heard that's happened to some other YouTubers as well, where they'll be streaming and then like the stream will stop. So, um, let's see, has it popped up that back yet? Oh, let me see. We'll give it a second here, guys. What's going on? Trying to see if my hmm. So it's uploading the stream I just did while trying to stream this. Okay. Also, I noticed that it's using the little leveling thumbnail that I had from before. Oh boy. Okay. Well, unfortunately for you guys, I'm not doing anything solo leveling related, but I do have the finished picture here. If you guys wanted to see it, let's see. Let's pull that open. Just you guys to see what that looked like. And I promise I'll try to get a speed paint for you guys. I'll try my. I'll try. I can't make any promises, but it's recorded, so there you go. This is what it's looking like. There you go. So, let's see where I was. I would love to know the reason for that, but he did that. It's not like I've, cut this cursing or anything like that. So. My other great weakness, drawing hand. That going. I'm really not sure about why it stopped. I never hit anything to end to end it prematurely. Wow. Looks like one of those fucking AI hands. Hold on, guys. Wait. I am a professional. Well, see, let's see. The hand I want to do this with, I want it to be his right hand. So technically, you don't even see the thumb. Thumb is like one of the hands, one of the fingers you see here. Let me zoom in on this. Currently, it's just like looking like shit. Okay, so you got one. Alright, so let's look at AI hand. So they say your hand's supposed to be about the same size as your face or your head. So these hands are way too fucking small. Hmm. Yeah. Thank God for slight anatomy learning in my in the over the last couple of years. Specifically my own, because going to the gym has allowed me to you know, learn a lot. So. Oh, that looks a whole lot better. Almost like I planned it that way. Oh, I want this to kind of end on the note of um him touching the shoulder of this shadow as he like then kind of walks past it. Like, but like he'll be like not satisfied with the fact that that's what he has to do here because he ultimately would have loved to have just beaten the thing, you know, like he would have loved to have just, you know, do away with it. It's an enemy, you know. But unfortunately, there's some enemies that you just can't punch through. You know what I mean? This is gonna be really, really sloppy here, but also if I go silent for periods of time, um, don't worry, I'm not hurt or whatever. I'm just essentially just concentrating. So I had to check out my own reference for a second to see how long his hair is. Anyway, let's see. Puts his hands on the shoulder here. I feel like if I work on the effects a little bit more, this would probably be a whole lot better looking. And he'll have some line that he'll say like right in here or somewhere, or I could have it read across the bottom here. If I had to put it somewhere, there's enough space here. Um, I also am pretty bad at shots because I feel like this shot could be done in so many different angles or ways to be done. Pretty flat. Yes, it gets the point across, but it's not. There's nothing dynamic about it. Which is a great thing about programs like this because I can easily just add another, we call it another layer here, and try it from a different angle or perspective. I can actually, trash it. So um I was thinking maybe an overhead shot would be kind of cool, but I think that's way more moving parts. Way more moving parts than I would have probably imagined. Again, excuse my crude drawing here. This is kind of if anybody knows what this song is, anybody who comes to this video after the fact, put the name down in the comment section and let me know that you made it this far in the video. YouTuber doing YouTuber thing. Isn't that just lovely? Just lovely. Dun dun dun. Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing all that. So the back, his hair. I know that kind of looks like a female, like a chick here, but I promise you it's a guy. I promise you it's a guy. I swear, it's a guy. He's a male character. Yeah. Let me, you know what? Let me square his jaw up for you guys. So you guys can start raging in the comments. I mean, for reference, what's he supposed to look like? I kind of, you know what? I kind of like this angle better. Um, I've probably got the perspective wrong. But again, he's supposed to be like this silhouette anyway. That kind of works. Hear me, guys. Shit. Let me try this real quick. Oh, excuse me. That'd be really cool if that was true. All right. So, anime and wine. I forgot that was a thing that happened. Okay. Also kind of old. But... So, let's see. How are we looking on time, guys? 28 minutes on the second stream. Haven't been interrupted yet. That's good. Yeah. 2 people watching. Welcome. Yeah, the first stream had went down. And this was my second attempt of trying to finish what I started for the most part. Again, kind of just fucking around. I wish I could actually. Oh shit, no wonder. It's just like a 14 on the. Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's see. Kinda wanna sharpen this up a little bit. Man, no wonder this shit look kinda crazy. I'm fucking drawing in a fucking size 15, 10. Get up a little closer here. See if we can get some better strokes. Ha. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. anybody looking or wondering while you're, watching this, no, this is not Inuyasha. But yeah, no, this is not Inuyasha. This is an original character. Um, I made for a D&D campaign I'm a part of. And there was we had a scene play out that was pretty emotional actually, and I wanted to capture the moment in a manga-esque kind of a scene. So, my character, Sofarin. Sorry for whoever's ears that heard it just now. I'm trying to say that. He does take some inspiration, a lot, from Inuyasha in the way that I designed him, but he is meant to be his own character. I mean, he doesn't have the same tendency 100% either. He just kind of it just kind of gives me an excuse to, when we were role playing D&D, for me to like slip into a freaking like Inuyasha impersonation. If I had to be completely honest, it's literally what it allows me to do. To be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a crappy Inuyasha impersonation. My friends don't think it's crappy, but I think it could be. It could use some work, but. If you want to hear me make an attempt at said impression, I've done it before on the stream. You can go back to my Safarin. Actually, I've actually done it a few times already. I've done it in the speed paint for my created character, my created D&D character. So, if you are interested in that, you can go back and look at that and come back here and then let me know, like, hey, that was a really good impersonation. I would love to hear that again. Might get an encore. Who knows? And it's funny. It's funny because this scene in question has happened so long ago. At this point, that I'm pretty sure these additions that I'm making to the scene, as far as like the interaction here, they're probably like it's probably not what originally happened in this scene, but like I said, it's been so long. At this point, it's just kind of like, okay, well, take what you know, accentuate it, and then bada bing, bada boom, get what you get the end result here. But if anybody wants to know the context of the scene, I'd be happy to go over it for the um, umpteenth time. I kind of want to fix this expression a little bit. Um, I would say, if you have any questions about the picture or anything like that, I am be more than happy to, you know, talk about it if you put it in the chat. Hair might be a little bit too big here. Let me bring that down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, but the scene in context kind of happened after a really intense battle with the shadowy versions of the characters that I mentioned already. And after noticing that he could not beat his particular shadow version, um, his party told him what he had to do, and he was not hearing it. It was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna defeat this thing, and then his comrades were like, it's not something you can defeat. Actually, the woman in the party, um, she tries to like give him the actual like answer to the problem, only for our um I guess spellcaster character to be like, no, 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 just let him figure it out. He's a big boy, right? So, after like 5 grueling minutes of me effing around, I had to then like in character acknowledge the writing on the wall. Now, it from my friend's perspective, me I guess what do you call it? Me being in character, playing the character and doing the scene. He probably was looking at me like this guy is like up until the point that I have the breakthrough. and in character. My friends were probably being like, okay, he playing this character way too close to like, you know what I mean, way too close to how he to his personal. Like, is he really not getting the concept here? Like, is like, are do like, do I have to like? No, one of my friends was like, do I have to like private message him? Like, what the fuck? Like, and then um, and I only know that because that's what he told me after the fact. But in the moment, it was kind of like one of those situations where it was like they're just waiting for me to for the Eureka moment to happen, and it happened from their perspective. But from my perspective, I was dragging it out because I wanted to have this. I wanted to have this emotional scene play out. I was looking for the right moment to have the breakdown, but then and it was a great payoff because everybody involved was like, "What? I did not think you had it in you to do that. Like that was incredible." They thought they were watching a freaking anime. The way I did it, which then also kind of got me thinking, like, maybe I need to try my hand at voice acting. I mean, maybe I might have some chops there, but you know what I mean? Like I might have missed the boat on, well, not missed the boat, but I might have missed my call in there. You never know. Anything could happen. So, and it's funny though, because like recently I've been getting what do you call it? You know how you get like message like advertisements on like social media and stuff. Like I've gotten like those not advertisements, but they're like other content creators who will be like, stitch this together and let's see how good your voice acting skills are. And they're like, these are your lines. Right? And it's usually like a female content creator who will do it. Who they're like, yeah, no, these are like let's see how good you are. No, here these are your lines. They'll like appear on the screen. So it's meant to be. I guess it's like TikTok stitching. Like you stitch, like you record yourself doing the lines in time to the what's on the screen, right? And then you get the ability to show off your acting. I mean your acting skills, your voice acting skills. And I thought to myself like that could be kind of cool to do, but But then that's the thing, like you have to do it with the prompt of whatever the character is. So let's say they give you like, oh, you're supposed to be like a brooding antagonist who just found out that their confidant betrayed him or backstabbed him or something. So it's supposed to look at this emotionally charged scene. So you read the lines in that emotional state in character, right? Or it's like, oh, you just found out that your girl cheated on you or something, and you have to emote like per the lines on the screen, just like real voice acting. You have to get into character, you be in, and then have the scene play out. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, I've seen them around a little bit, and tend to be pretty cool. So I think I've also seen some what do you call it? Some of the what do you call it? I've seen some of the reactions or like responses to those types of videos as well, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool how they come out. Boy, I'm getting a little peckish here. Might not. Neither of them. These are the two characters right here. So. I feel like he needs to have like a way more like serious expression on his face in here. See, originally I wanted to have the hand on the shoulder and then just a close up of his eyes or something. Or the close up on his face with like the heavy shadow over his eyes. But that would also require me having to like create like a whole another page. So what I'm doing right now is I'm sitting all of these frames into a folder so I can like easily come back to it, and actually I could be able to do something like this and just clear the screen out. so let's say I wanted to do the whole, oh, he puts his hand on the shoulder and then it cuts to a full screen, a full page spread thing. I can work on that as its own separate layer here, and then not have to worry about effectively like having to like add a page, quote unquote, add a page. What I am gonna do, still gonna treat it as if it was a nope. Nope. There we go. Create an actual like big ass box. And it will be one big ass frame. There you go. Yeah. Okay, that works. And then I can kind of take this. I created two. Not adjusting the thickness of the basin. So. Okay. So, the weather's been pretty fucking crazy. Got all this rain and all this heat. Oh, okay, that's the wrong proportions for his eyes and stuff. Might have to pull up my own reference just so I can get it right. Oh boy. That is a hell of a latency on video. Holy shit. I just checked the stream. You guys got me at like a couple of minutes behind. Shit.